Welcome back to Canada. We are Canada Cup Gaming. We are coming to you live from Canada, where we have the young hot Prime Minister here.
That's right, Justin Trudeau. He is a dreamboat. That's right.
Oh man. So hopefully soon we'll all be moving up here or something like that.
Hopefully
so
we'll be. But we're in Toronto. We're in the heart of most populated part of Canada. And we've been able to watch a lot of good players so far today, and we're going to continue with a couple of more Canadians. Nagat, like we mentioned before, he's a big dude in the Toronto Street Fighter area. He's been playing for a long, long time. He's been working in TOing for a long, long time. And Slavic Gold, whose name I also love.
Well, it's going to be going with Rashid again. Lots of Rashid play we've seen here recently. I don't know if these guys have been playing Rashid for a while or if just his recent surge in popularity and in terms of people really fleshing out his gameplay. Tried to punish the EX bird kick, didn't get it out in time. The roundhouse did not get the crush counter, and Nagat locked just like that. Gonna get the stun and then dropped his combo.
Right,
yeah,
it all worked out.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Round 2.
See if there's anything else from Slavic Gold here. Pressuring now. Oh, he was very cautious about it, but gets the jump. See what he gets afterward. Ooh, he was going for the grab mix-up. And so far, this corner control's looking excellent. No anti-air, unfortunately, though. Nagat, had escaped temporarily.
Well, yeah, but he got him right back in there.
Right.
With that crush counter.
Look at
and
this.
Then the stun.
Is that a 27-second perfect?
Yeah.
That's rare.
After a great first round from Nagat, all of a sudden everything went Slavic Gold's way.
Right. Okay. Well, that was a complete switch. So now the question is, can Slavic Gold make that happen again, or can we see some more defense out of Nagat? Oh, too early!
Oh, yeah. He wasn't expecting the wall jump. He was expecting regular jump timing, so he baited that meter out of him.
Look at that stand short. Whenever a Rashid anti-airs would stand short, I think to myself, yeah, this guy knows what he's doing.
Spins the meter there to get the juggle off the back fierce crush counter with the EX legs.
Oh!
An air throw, beautiful.
That's really solid. Might have been trying for the same thing right there.
Oh boy.
Oh, right into it. I think that's kind of unfortunate for Slavic Gold, but he does recover well.
Yeah, he gets the throw. And there's that stand light kick again. We've seen that like 2 or 3 times in just the last 10 seconds. Oh, gonna be able to confirm into the EX legs. Look, when Chun-Li has her V-trigger built up, and this is the problem, right? Because it's only 2 bars. So it's like most of the time. But you've got to be looking for that slide into V-trigger, because that's basically what all Chun-Lis are looking for. When I messed with Chun-Li online, that's how I won like 50% of my matches.
It's an important tool, no doubt.
Slide V-trigger. Oh, super.
So this is winners finals of Pool 19, by the way.
Okay, again an air throw from Nagat. Oh, uses the offensive
nice
crouch
work.
roundhouse and gets the combo.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
this is looking
man.
like the first round of the first game all over again. Can Slavic Gold make the recovery? Oh, the whip. And his own perfect. Again, the 23-second perfect, 27-second perfect. They have both had extended perfects so far. Typically, when you see the green happen, it's like 10, 15 seconds to play.
Again, connecting that. That's the second time now. Something that Slavic Gold is just not paying attention to. And then a third air throw. Nagat, I mean, he's
got it unlocked?
Yeah.
There you go.
Pretty much. There was something about lockdown that I wanted to go with, but then I was like, this is too easy, and I didn't want to do it.
Nah, got it locked.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
Slavic Gold's still alive. Still has trigger, super. That makes him dangerous. Ah, the weight. Oh,
that's the raw V skill out of the corner like that, but he's going to get crouching light punched.
You know, Nagat pressed buttons after that stand roundhouse almost every time, even when it was on hit. Slavic Gold definitely could have pressed short before in that situation, and I just think he didn't really believe that that was the right call. So Nagat had the defense, and he moves on in winner's side, so he qualifies out of his pool.
Okay, okay. And do you remember which pool number that was?
Yeah, that is pool 19.
Pool 19. Okay, okay, got it. Wait, Oh, but Arturo couldn't make it, right?
Right, yeah.
Arturo couldn't
Saban
make
was
it.
supposed to be in that pool, ended up not being able to come.
He was unable to attend, so.
Too bad.
Okay.
Too bad.
Well, that is definitely for Nagata Lock's favor right there. He's going to make it out on winner's side. Not saying that he wouldn't have beaten Arturo anyway, but...
They are on opposite sides of the bracket anyway, so if they had met, it would have been in winner's finals.
Yeah.
But anyway, Nagata Lock doing good work, and he moved on. So now we're going to move on to the next match, which is winners semifinals with Stupendous versus Ikea.
Yep.
And then after that, we're going to have Shin Lad versus EG Justin Wong.
Is that like Ikea?
I don't know, dude. You know, it's English, right? You can't tell how something's supposed to be pronounced just by reading it.
I know, right?
Come on.
It could be so many different things, right?
Yeah. Do you pronounce the diphthong or not? I don't know.
I always remember that there was this one thing that I read that you could technically spell the word fish G-H-O-T-I. Because GH as in rough, right?
Yeah.
The O as in women, and the TI as in like completion.
Right,
so it's like fish.
Yeah, you know, it's a tough language to learn. So this is Stupendous is in which pool? Pool number 20. Let me tell you what's going on in pool number 20. This is on winner's side.
This was the crazy pool.
Yeah, so Riceea is already in winners finals.
Okay.
And now it's Stupendous. Yukadon, Ikea beat Yukadon 2-1.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the reign of Nash is really starting to come down at this point in time.
You're right. It feels like it's falling apart.
But who does Ikea use?
I don't know. I don't recognize him. But he's looking pretty happy with himself, and why not, having defeated the third place at EVO finisher, Udil Yukadon.
Yeah, I remember there were
2-1.
3 Nashes in EVO top 8.
Yes.
And now
wow.
Jury.
Jury, huh?
Dude, I like this. We've seen a few juries here now. Of course, Shin is the one that's been doing the best with her.
But here's winners semifinals, and it's between Stupendous Geef from Southern California and from Canada, Ikea.
See, the way my brain works.
Who beat Yukadon, so he's no slouch.
The reason why I come up with puns all the time and stuff like that, like I look at Ikea's name, and he's using jury, and I just realize it's like I, but like backwards with a K in the middle. I don't know. It's just like how my brain works, but that is a total aside.
Okay.
My apologies. EX, wake up.
It's a match that I feel like Geef actually does quite well in. His mid-range game is strong. He can out-footsie her, I feel. And when she's pressuring him, you know, she can make things safe, but in order to do that, she's got to spend all of her little resources. And that's just not, you know, it's not ideal. But certainly one counter to that is exactly what Ikea just did, which is to come up and grab instead. Remember how many fierces he landed last time? Is that going to be something else for him?
Well, that's the third one he's tried and it hasn't worked.
Oh, was that super, do you think? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think he was going to go for it just yet.
So that V-skill, I feel, is important in this matchup. It's a way to make Geef at least kind of care about the mid-range game. Again, the dash-up grab. You can see the very quick adaptation here out of Ikea. Into what? Don't get hit. He can't get hit.
I don't like that Ikea went for the jump.
Wow.
Oh, he didn't go into the critical art.
He's going to go for the reset.
No, there it is. He did it, yes. Look, that's just if you don't know Stupendous, right? And Stupendous knew that. He was very like, you know what, Ikea probably hasn't watched too much of me. He doesn't know that this is the mix-up that I like to go for, the double medium kick.
You know, I would feel that Ikea probably knows about that. It's a common Geef thing. After that reset with the forward medium kick, you can do early forward medium kick, in which case it won't be a meaty and you'll recover in time to get the grab.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Or you can do the meaty timed right there and you get the combo. It's it's a setup. It's cool.
Yeah, but I really like Ikea's movement so far. He's
for sure.
He's being very quick and dashing around a lot, trying not to stay in one place for too long.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's doing a really good job right now. I like this current game a lot. You notice he's not even working on the resources. He's just playing this game.
Oh yeah, you're right. He hasn't gone for that at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Setup. Got it! Into what else? Ikea has trigger, has EX. Will either one come out? Wow, what a call.
Yeah, and that one time Ikea actually jumped away from the level 1 V trigger you know, you just have to know as soon as you see yourself vacuumed in, just start mashing your 3-frame button.
Yeah.
Or mashing.
Even 4, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
As long
4
as
punishes.
He's -6, so you can do whatever you want.
Okay. Oh boy, the jumping medium kick comboed into super, confirm. Ow, ow. You don't need half of your life. He did build some of those resources, but it doesn't look like he's going to have much of a chance to use them.
I'd love to see something else. Okay, here's now.
Wow, that's not going to do that much damage. 2 lights at the beginning of it.
Yeah. Oh, big risk to take. Can we see the trigger? Yes. Oh my
Chased
God.
him down.
No, we won't. No, we won't. So Stupendous takes it in quite convincing fashion.
In double camera view. That was too stupendous.
Quite convincing fashion. So that means that Ikea is going to loser's side. Again, Yukadon is in losers of
so
pool
do we have a
20.
loser's bracket side over here?
Let's see what's going on here. Yukadon will play against Suplex Town in loser's side. Winner that will play against O'Neilski, and then etc. So it's still quite a ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, great job to Ikea. Ooh.
Who?
Okay, so coming up next, we're going to have Justin Wong going up against Shin Lad. Now, Shin Lad, if I'm not mistaken, won one of the Wizard World events just recently. It was either first or second place. So a strong player.
Okay, this is pool 21.
But he's going to be going up against one EG Justin Wong. Justin Wazler.
Yeah. On the other side of this bracket is FTG Ramy versus ISO. If you'd like to check out the bracket, head to arena.floko.tv, arena.floko.tv, and you can click on Canada Cup, you can click on the brackets, and then on the top left there, pools, see exactly what's going on. You can see both the winner side and the loser side. You know, I really like what FloKO is doing. The fact that, you know, so there's a subscription that you can get if you want to watch the videos, right? Which is great. I love that. You don't need to do it, though. You can just use it for the free, instantly updated brackets, which I think is fantastic. I personally, I think it's super great. I know that the format is not ideal yet. They're coming from a wrestling background, but hopefully it will end up being good. I think that's the plan, and hopefully that plan pans out.
I kind of remember that Shin Lad was a Cammy player, and it looks like he is going to be going with Cammy. Going with Corpse Bride Cammy.
Interesting.
Looks like Justin's going to be going with the battle outfit for Karin Kanzuki.
Round 1.
All right.
Fight.
Justin still believes that she's top 3 in the game. And I don't have much reason to dispute that. It's not my personal view, but you can tell in the way that he plays and the way that other Karens play, she has so much control.
She really has the ability to control the ground, and that's the thing. If you're playing this match here, Cammy versus Karin, one of Cammy's strengths is her footsies.
Oh, sure.
Right? She's got really great buttons. Standing medium kick is really good, etc. But Karin kind of outclasses you a tiny bit in that area. So if you try to engage Karin by playing your standard Cammy ground game, it's kind of a losing proposition.
Shin Lad looking good right there. Well, he saves the meter. Was that a mistake? Did he die? No, not quite. Oh, he's alive still.
Great block from Justin, but there we go. Confirm on the low.
No.
Missed it.
Killer.
And you know, I mean, look, I had someone once ask me, like, I keep getting meaty and I keep getting blown up. What do I do to stop that? And the real answer is just keep mixing up between quick rise and back roll, because those two are so far. They're designed to ruin the meaties. You can't react to roll or quick rise. It's just not happening. So you can't have one set up and then react to the other one.
Yeah, there's only a few setups in the game that cover both of those at the same time.
And so that's basically what Justin did there to throw off that meaty timing from Shin Lad. Whichever one Shin Lad was used to, he did the other one.
Great tech. Justin's getting all these reads correct. That said, Shin Lad. Oh, the drop. Oh, Shin Lad. That dive kick miss. That could come back to be majorly important in this. Back to neutral. Here's Justin. No view reversal, of course, already in trigger. And now the question is, can Shin Lad get back in, or can he play defense? You know, they're very even on life. I don't know which one he's going to prefer. Justin goes in. Remember, he's told us
Yeah.
he wants to play
did
more
it
offense.
Again. Twice in a row.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, see, there, right there, is the nightmare button in footsies.
That
for
beat crouching
Cammy.
medium kick, I think.
So that's also 2 frames faster than Cammy's standing medium kick, and
Okay.
they have the exact same range.
Okay.
So it's a little bit tougher to deal with. And then Cammy does not have a button analogous to Karen's standing roundhouse, which reaches
Right.
farther than standing medium.
Well, I'm reminded of that dive kick that was dropped by Shinlad in that corner on the right.
Right.
Justin immediately got a combo after that. You always got to think about those little situations. It's not always just the big stuff that results in the loss. It's the little mistakes as well.
Mm-hmm. Most of the time, the loss of a round happened like in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the end. It's some mistake in the middle. In fact, back when in Street Fighter 4, when you remember Liang Hu BBB would do those comeback compilations, a lot of times those comeback compilations came from because an early mistake.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, interrupted.
Oh, was too far for that to connect. Tenko did not connect, but Justin is going to land the V-trigger combo.
I really like that he spent super there. Just, you know, he wasn't going to kill otherwise.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to risk it.
Especially not
That's the
against
right
Cammy.
call. Yeah, I think that's
So,
the right
like
call.
I said, Karen, I think, kind of outclasses Cammy a little bit on the footsies, but Cammy still has better in-close pressure. So that's your goal, is not to try to play footsies with Karen, but to get in and then play the mix-up. And wow, Shinlad right now doing a great job with his footsies, those beating out Justin's pokes with his stand medium kick.
Also very important to maintain that air pressure. And Shinlad's doing that as well. So, oh, again, mistake. He's really making those mix-ups work right now. I like how he's doing this. Hit, and the stun, that's going to be the round for Shinlad. So he's doing the footsie game like you were talking about, but still maintaining the air control, still maintaining the pressure. One of the problems for Karen is that the anti-airs are not the best.
Right.
And so it can be tough for her to actually anti-air dive kick. So as you see Justin playing far away where dive kick is not relevant. Oh, well, okay. Max EX range, I guess. Nicely spaced.
Oh no, and a bad confirm. Accidentally, oh wow, Justin adding extra damage. Could have did a little bit more, but gonna save it. Wow, Shinlad with a wake-up uppercut.
Look at Shinlad now. The meaty, he has super. Justin just wants to get out of there. But immediately back to Shinlad. Look at this.
Oh man, but then Justin found the one right time to hit a button.
And that was EX that he was hit out of. I don't know what it was, but something that Shinlad spent meter on.
And Shinlad dropped another dive kick, so he's gonna eat another chunk of damage.
Oh man, you know, Shinlad might be on the ropes here. Justin Wong has super at this point. He just needs one more button.
And I
Classic Justin was to stay away, but new Justin is he wants to go in even,
just like that.
just gonna say it. I would look for him to stay away for about 3 or 4 seconds and then try to jump in. And he didn't even give me time to say that, James.
And he jumped in against a Cammy who had a super.
Yeah.
And that's really risky because uppercut and super could have been big damage, might have even given the comeback. But as we mentioned before, Justin trying to play a new style of Karen.
Yeah, he's told us that he, you know, has always played this really strong defensive game. Right, that's always been his style. Even with Rufus, he played Footsie's Rufus.
Right.
So he really wants to build offense. He feels like that's lacking in his game, and part of why, you know, although he's doing well, he's not doing as well as some international players are.
Yeah, he said he mostly got the inspiration from watching a lot of Mago.
Right.
Because Mago's Karen is very offensive, and he's just like, how does Mago do that? Like,
Right.
what is he doing to get in and to be able to get in all the time? So he tried to incorporate that into his game. Little mixed results at SCR, but it looks like he's continuing here. He's well in place for Capcom Pro Tour,
Yeah.
so he has the opportunity now to experiment. So that is for the Capcom Pro Tour, which is at CapcomProTour.com. This is, of course, a year-long event. You've been watching the Capcom Pro Tour all year long, presented by the Sony PlayStation 4. You can follow them on social media, Twitter, Facebook, at Capcom Fighters /Capcom Fighters, and on YouTube, which is Capcom Fighters TV. And of course, you are watching this on Twitch.tv. If you don't know what Twitch.tv is, I'm not sure how. This is definitely the leading platform of all game streaming, music streaming, all sorts of streaming now. They even have a creative category, so all sorts of great stuff that Twitch is doing and really revolutionizing the streaming technology.
You know, while we have a second, I just want to say also check out the Matcherino link for Canada Cup Gaming. That's matcherino.com. When you go there, you can help support the Street Fighter V team tournament that will be finishing on Sunday. Top 3 will be Sunday.
That's right.
And in doing that, it's not just a donation. You buy stuff if you would like to. And that's everything from like a Vertigear chair to Justin Wong will give you a shout out on Twitter to Daigo's book or Daigo's coaching or Infiltration's coaching or many things like that. And I love this because it helps the community get something that they want, right? Would you like to have Razor Shen coach you? You can do that. At the same time, you help support these players in getting a bigger prize pool when it comes to that team tournament. So check it out at Matcherino, MATCHERINO.com. We move on to the next one. It's going to be Nuki again, CBZO Nuki versus FGG Solomon. That's winners finals. Let me tell you which pool. 24.
All right. In our initial list, I don't have anyone else listed besides Nuki in there.
Yeah, I think he's the one. I went through this too. He was the one who I had identified as being, definitely the guy to watch for in this pool. But you got to make it through, and he's got to do it by playing against FGG Solomon, who has Boxer.
Interesting. Okay. Now, remember, we saw Nuki going up against Kotan earlier, or Kotan, and Kotan looked really good, and then Nuki just ran right over him.
Right.
During the break, I saw Nuki, and I looked at him. I was like, Chun-Li is too good, too fast, and the only thing he said to me was, cheap.
Yeah. Look, it's important to recognize when your character's good.
Actually, that's a very, very big strength, knowing your character is good, because then you know how to abuse your opponent and why your character is beating people up. You can take advantage of it.
Yep.
We have definitely criticized some players in the past for not recognizing how strong their character is.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yes. In the meantime, Nuki is just dominating.
Yeah, Nuki is ridiculous. And this is one of those situations where I'm not sure what Solomon's going to do, because, it's one of those matches where when you lose, it's like, did you have enough time to actually figure out, what adjustment to make?
Well, so far, it just hasn't been like that. It's been Nuki just pressuring well. Pressuring. Super's on deck for both, actually, but... Oh, waking up with buttons! And here comes... interrupted!
Yeah. Try to catch him low. And as I mentioned, if you're a Balrog player and you know that they're going to mash 3 buttons, 3-frame buttons in the middle... Oh, my God. What is going on?
Oh!
I'm just going to do it.
Why not?
I'm just going to do it.
Why not? There was no view reversal because Trigger was already up, and so Solomon goes down. I understand that feeling completely right now, because that was just...
what am I supposed to do?
Right, that's the feeling.
What am I supposed to do? Wait, what just happened? I died so fast. But yeah, as a Balrog player, if you know they're going to mash 3-frame buttons in the middle of your V-trigger, you have to go into the V-skill punch. And that will trade with the 3 frames, and then you can combo off of that.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if FGC Solomon can come up with anything. Hopefully. Oh,
okay, so it's a switch.
Birdie.
Yeah, it's a switch entirely.
It's a birdie. But
yeah, okay.
Look, this is the character that we saw Nuki run over at SCR, right?
Right.
So,
if the goal is to pick a character with better defense, you got one, but only slightly.
Right.
Only very slightly.
And this is, I see this character pick, and all I think of is Eduardo saying, "I don't pick tall characters." And Nuki definitely takes advantage of Chun-Li versus tall characters like this.
Yeah, he is really good at that. You're already seeing it. And look at when he moves forward and when not. He didn't dash after that fireball, right? He had just done that a couple of times, but then the mix-up, even of whether he dashes or not, those are all mix-ups.
Right.
And he is so good at that side of the game.
Yeah, I've always said one of the hardest things to do in fighting games, or in footsies, in the neutral game, is to dash forward when you don't have a fireball in front of you or something like that.
Yeah.
Just look at this rush down.
Just a blow up
And
right
when
now.
Nuki just dashes in the middle of footsies like that, that is that's decades of experience rearing its ugly head against you. You can always tell when a player is super good when they're just dashing forward in neutral with no fear.
Yes,
Oh boy.
that's somebody who knows. Down toward Fierce is useful, but in neutral like that, especially against Chun with super, it's hard to deal with. And I think that's maybe a sign that Solomon is just kind of out of ideas. And I don't blame him for that. I don't want to feel like I'm being too harsh on this guy. Trigger, yes. Now a chance. He didn't get the juggle. Maybe he didn't want it. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Just following.
Did you see that he dashed up, knew that he wouldn't be able to punish, and he was like, you know what? Solomon's going to backdash. So I'm just going to do a crouching medium punch into V-trigger.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And there it is from Nuki. Takes it just like that. Well, we're going to go.
What can you say about that?
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, let's just go on to the next match here, right? So
Next match.
we're going to get TB Run Good from Canada going up against BJ Unchained from Northern California.
From
though
the US.
Groomed in Southern California.
Always got to hold on to that one.
Exactly. But it's going to be a Canada versus US match. This is winners finals of their bracket.
Yeah, let me tell you which one this is.
This is 18.
There you go.
And RB was in this pool. What happened to RB?
Great question. Let's check it out. RB was maybe beaten by Run Good, although I haven't seen RB here.
Yeah,
It might be the case that he just didn't show up. Let me check
He might not
losers.
have been able to make it.
Yeah, and losers he was he just was DQ'd. So
Oh, okay, there you go. Okay.
There you go.
So RB did not
RB was
have
not
a
here.
chance to make it. Okay.
So
that
BJ
tells
Unchained
us
starting
what
from one
happened to
side of the
RB.
bracket. Yes, it does.
Uh-huh.
And TB Run Good from the other side of the bracket. He just beat Raid. And BJ Unchained just beat OMP AJ.
That's right. BJ Unchained, a very, very strong player. Very strong Cody player from SoCal.
Oh, so glad I found that. It's gorgeous. Yeah, BJ Unchained, that Nikali has been good. He's been practicing it ever since the beta, when he really put a lot of time into the game. He was one of those players who was putting a ton of time in, even in the beta. And he's been doing so ever since. Interesting stat out of Sir Retro 08. More than 3/4 of that match was in the left corner. Solomon versus Nuki.
Yeah, well, Nuki just got him over there, and that was pretty much the end of it.
Yeah.
All right, so BJ Unchained going with the Kazunoki. What the hell did I just say?
I don't know. That was funky, though. What?
Kazunoko
What?
costume version of Nikali. Remember when he won Capcom Cup, he got to design a costume.
Right.
And so he created the Samurai Nikali.
Right,
Even though he doesn't play Nikali. All right, well, good start for TB Run Good so far. Really good distancing and really good buttons in the neutral. BJ Unchained with a few missed.
Nice. Oh, the stash. I like that little movement. Oh, no!
Oh, didn't combo.
Wow, neither did that, but that actually worked out for Run Good. Now corner control. BJ really wants that. He did find it ultimately. Look at this. The pressure now completely changed. Anti-air. Oh, the dash was so
That
good!
was so beautiful. Gets the other side. Not only that, gets him in the corner, baits that out.
Oh no, the drop.
Boy.
The drop.
Oh boy,
Still
but
in there,
still
though.
was able to take it. There you go. TB Run Good taking the first round. And he definitely has his home crowd cheering for him here. Once again, wanting to send home these foreign invaders from the U.S.
Okay, interrupted. Gets the counter hit combo. Oh, this is looking a lot better right now by BJ. Now, a common strategy as Nikali is just to play very patiently. You know you're going to turn into trigger eventually. And, just sort of play that patient game. That's what BJ was doing last time. They got close to working out, but not quite there. And I think that's what he's going for again.
No uppercut on that jump.
Oh!
Baits out the bird kick and then goes for the throw reset. Into the corner, gets the hit, but then doesn't get the disc guidance cancel. But no matter what, still got the counter hit, crouching strong. ×2. That's enough for him to take that round. So he's tied up the first game at 1 round apiece. Run good right now. Playing pretty defensive, but just walked into that standing roundhouse. And yeah, Nakali can link afterwards.
There it is. Oh, tricky. Run good moving forward a lot right now. Wow.
Just didn't hit fully though.
Right, kind of funky. This gives BJ a chance. Overhead is there. No crush though.
If that crush countered, he would have been at V-Trigger already.
Right.
But now he's at
he's in
V-Trigger.
there.
There we go.
Super! Yes.
Yep, there it is. And that should take it for this game. BJ Unchained. I felt like TB Run Good did really well in that first round. Just did a good job keeping BJ Unchained at bay.
Part of the strength of Nakali is that he can seem like he's not doing that much and still win a round.
Right.
Right. You can make this big comeback. I was just talking with GamerB about this yesterday. He feels like one of the big reasons people play and succeed with Nakali is that even if it's not going well for you, even if you're just hanging back and playing patiently, you're going to get V-Trigger.
Right.
And you're going to get crazy.
Right.
And so you can play those two very different styles of patience, then all of a sudden go nutsy.
Yeah, I feel like Nakali is one of the more scientific characters in this game. You really have to have your block strings on point. You really have to know, your offensive sequences.
Here comes Run Good. No, interrupted again. Oh yeah, EX. Okay, TB Run Good. Now, following up. No! BJ Unchained has been very active in situations like that. He's going to get corner.
Oh, and then the command throw, uppercut. That's going to do it.
Nice.
So 1 round away now. Match point for BJ Unchained. Whenever Nakali goes into V-Trigger in this costume, his hair blocks all of the energy bars. It's great. Cross counter.
This is such a tale of two matches. It's when Nakali has V-Trigger, it's just a completely different situation. Chun-Li pressuring well, moving well, and now on any button into activation. Wow, look at the gray. The gray is mounting. And just like that. Now, BJ Unchained is crazy. Can he get back in? Oh, no cancel. Surprising.
Yeah, I know. But that means he's going to be able to save it for another time.
Right. And he didn't have EX anyway, so there wouldn't have been a follow-up there. TB Run Good still playing a little bit of offense. Will he take a risk?
Oh, boy. Good block.
Oh, he walked from so far.
I know. It almost looked like he even took a step back before he threw or something. There was a weird delay timing to it, but it works out for him. Combos into the EX legs, pushing BJ Unchained into the corner. Nice whip punish with the stand fierce. And now just playing a very careful game. I like that TB Run Good plays by walking and blocking, low blocking, because he knows that Seismo can come at any point in time.
I really like this corner pressure. He is mashing buttons that are very easily view-reversible, and he wants that, but BJ Unchained was willing to just play patiently and save it for trigger.
EX legs, but then this time the wake-up uppercut from BJ Unchained.
Here it is,
works.
EX! Not quite enough. BJ is still alive here.
Oh boy.
He's so dangerous.
He has
so
the
dangerous!
super.
Oh, he just built it!
He has the super!
Is that it?
Oh, it is! It's enough! And you can just hear the air sucked out of Canada, and BJ Unchained pops off to the crowd.
Yeah.
Hope he can make it down to the chair or somewhere before getting mobbed here.
TB Run Good played a lot of that really well.
Yeah, he played super well, and if it wasn't just for getting caught by that one super.
Like I said, that's Nakali.
Yeah.
Right? Even if he's getting beat up, his comeback potential is better than almost anybody's.
Yeah.
Right, so he can afford to play patiently in the corner, afford to block however many fierces in a row, afford to block EX legs and not do anything about it. Because he knows that once he gets a chance, he's just 3 mix-ups away. He's always 3 mix-ups away from taking a game.
Right.
So, nice work by BJ. He did play that style, and it really paid off for him. So he qualifies. That was winners finals, right?
Yes, that was winners finals. Yes.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have another winners finals match. Look, we saw Stupendous earlier play on stream. He's gonna be. That was semifinals that we saw. So now he is gonna be at winners finals. It is gonna be going up against OCB's Riceea.
Okay, so Canadian player, really strong.
Right.
He played a strong Blanca in SF4 and was patient. and pretty lame.
Remember, was it last
Not anymore,
year's
though. He's
Canada
playing a very
Cup?
different character.
Was it last year or the previous year? Riceea, I believe, was the one that knocked Infiltration into losers bracket.
Oh,
in
yeah, a
Ultra
couple
Street
few years
Fighter.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he played Blanca and then Infiltration beat him, and then he switched to Honda and he beat Infiltration. Then Infiltration had a really odd last pick and got sent to losers bracket. I
Interesting.
remember,
Okay.
so,
Yeah. But I think he's playing Chun now.
Okay, makes
If I
sense.
recall
Makes
correctly.
sense.
Yeah. Well, it's quite a different character than Blanca.
Oh yeah. They're not
Right. Very different character.
similar at all.
Yeah. But I think that's who he's playing. I guess we'll see if that.
But I mean, Chun-Li's just really good character, which is why I was like, makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. So we're gonna have Stupendous versus OCB Riceea winners finals. All winners finals coming up. Hopper Lee versus XYZZY. FTG Ramy versus EG Justin Wong. And then BX3 Phenom versus PG Ray Ray.
nice, okay.
These are going to be cool ones coming
Oh my
up.
God, it's Stupendous and his twin.
Wait, what? James, I looked at the right side of the screen and I said, oh, Stupendous. And then I looked to the left.
And you're like, oh, Stupendous. Dude, so last time when they had the double shot of Stupendous in victory, I think the stream was just like, we need to see more of that. So they're like, okay, let's just have Stupendous play against his little brother. I mean, look, seriously, it's like Stupendous and Fantastic.
Oh, man. I haven't seen him in a little while.
Yeah,
so.
I know. I don't remember his hair being this long.
I think it was. but-
Was it? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I just haven't seen him in a while.
Okay, so let me change that then, because Stupendous is a newer player, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be Riceea versus Noodle Eater.
Ah.
There you go. Trying to come up with all the
I'm on Team Noodles myself, too.
noodles are. Well, I'm just Team Wheat, right? So
Yeah, wheat's pretty great.
it's pretty good.
You can do a lot of good things with that.
Bread, noodles, rice. It's like if it's grain.
Yeah,
you
grain,
know,
not wheat. I don't like wheat rice. I don't think that exists.
Yeah, but
If it did, it'd be tasty, I bet. So Stupendous Geef going with the same sick color, and yeah, expecting Chun.
that's a pretty color, Chun. That green is a really nice shade of green.
It is. Look at the difference in their eyes. One of them is human. On the right, that's Chun-Li. See,
And it
she-
actually looks around.
yeah, she's like looking around. You know, she's a human. Pretty much eyeball looking. And then
Zangief with
Geef,
the two-
unblinking cones. Those
PVC,
rods
those-
inserted into his
Oh,
eyeballs.
dude, he blinked. I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever seen him blink on there.
I guess you have to wait like a really long
Yeah,
time.
but
I usually
it's like-
just like mash through.
I mean, they seriously look like PVC pipes. It's like where
Yeah.
the water drains out of
Yeah,
his
yeah,
head,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
or something
right.
like that. So
Geef is constructed a little bit differently than many other people. Comes with the extensive weight training.
I love the standing roundhouse at the start of the round. Checking Stupendous.
OCB Riceea. Yeah, I had heard that he plays a very offensive style Chun-Li. Wow, Stupendous tried to dash. Now, Stupendous' main training partner is Chun, Filipino man. He play all the time.
Right.
He's going to know the character, but the player, Riceea, I just think he doesn't play the same at all as Filipino
Yeah,
man.
look, when you play against someone all the time, it can sometimes be a deficit when you go fight another person who uses that character, because you expect certain things out of them.
Right.
And
Oh,
then-
keeping her close.
Oh, yeah, and it's going
Very
to be
cute.
that
The
was me
stun.
and,
The stun.
yeah, just get him with the... Oh, Lariat is going to do it.
Is that enough? No, it's not. OCB
Still
Riceea is still alive.
danger.
Super! Yes! Wow, what a round. It seemed like it was for Stupendous, and then Riceea getting it after all.
Yeah, Stupendous' big mistake was just trying to jump in that late.
Well, he's also been doing jump short a bunch, right? In order to make
Right.
anti-airs whiff. So the counter to that is to do crouching strong, because it'll hit the landing recovery. Riceea keeping his eyes open. Oh.
Actually lariating through fireballs. Ooh, gets the crush counter. It's going to combo into the standing roundhouse. Yeah. That felt like a skin situation where Stupendous was just going to go for that spinning pile driver and didn't really react to Chun-Li backdashing.
Oh, getting a little frisky there. Okay, side switch. OCB Riceea now with the pressure still. He's been very consistent. Right through! Will he spend EX? Yes. Okay, so one more mix-up potentially.
Oh, just goes for buttons and looked like Riceea tried to hit something in between. Got caught by the standing light kick. So Stupendous is tying it up 1-1 here in rounds.
Yeah, there's the jump in medium kick. So, you know, Stupendous is mixing up his options as he moves forward.
Right. And the advantage that he has going up against another Chun-Li, the nice thing about it is you see all the moves, you recognize all the moves, so you already know how to act against it, even if they might not play the same style.
I love the range he's jumping from. That's Riceea, I feel like, has to change where he's standing. You can pressure Geef really well as Chun-Li. Oh, huge super yes! So OCB Riceea tried to move forward, but exactly at that time, Stupendous had the jump in, and wow, look at that damage.
And Riceea not a full bar away from getting a critical art
he
at
wants to
this
stay
point.
outside of crouching strong range, and he did.
Yeah, that's a really tough situation. That's a tough one right there.
Yeah.
So Noodle Eater's going to take the first game.
Yeah, nice work to Stupendous. I do want to see different ranges out of Riceea. You know, as Chun, that range where Geef jumps with empty jump into jab SPD, that range, you don't have to be there.
Right.
Right, you can be behind that. You can be in front of that. You have the walk speed to make that work.
Gets in there, yep. That jumping light kick.
Oh, the
Short
hard
blocks
read.
it, yeah, and then the double dash to catch the back dash.
That was going to be SPD as he landed, for sure. Love the little poke by Riceea. He tried to V-skill? Is that what that was?
Not sure.
Yes, interesting. What an anti-air. I don't know if I've
okay.
seen that before.
Interesting.
Oh my god, the reads are getting hard right now for Stupendous.
Oh, wow. And just right when Riceea tried to go for the overhead, Stu had managed to go for a line. Oh, look at this. Great stuff. This is that pressure. Oh, so he uses the V skill to try to get out of there. Not going to happen. Great block on overhead, and he just goes for the SPD. He knows that Chun-Li is -2, and he chased down the backdash previously. And he probably felt like Riceea wanted to go more aggressively on offense. So he was able just to go for it and grab with the SPD afterwards, and that was going to take the round.
Okay. Moving forward. There's a good solution. Yeah. You know, Geef has a lot of issues, but that's nice. He can really solve that pogo into mix-ups better than most.
Right. Lariat hitting on both sides helps.
Exactly. Huge part of it. Oh, here's Riceea now. Gets corner control. Can he make this work for himself? No, you just can't.
Perfect right there. Yep. And oh, that's only a jab SPD.
Oh, but no quick rise. I feel like we're seeing matchup unfamiliarity right now on Riceea's side. As good as he is, he has not been able to, you know, the pressure, like we said, that's risky against Geef. Lariat's free. He's not had the right anti-air spacings. I don't know, I feel like he's not quite in there.
Yeah. Like if you ever see Zangief light SPD you just got a quick rise. You just got to do it.
Oh. Next hit. Oh, well, that's it for that. Riceea, though, does need the... Oh, can he chip out at this point, do you think? Oh, no, he spent it!
Well, it's quite a far ways from
I was
being
looking at the wrong life.
yeah.
No, I'm totally looking at the wrong life. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Oh, the...
Yeah, Lariat's free.
Yeah, there it is right
that
there.
Lariat's
Yeah.
free.
So Stupendous going to take it over Riceea. He is going to qualify in his pool. That was pool 20. So shout outs to Stupendous. He has qualified on that side.
Keep in mind, Yukadon was also in that pool.
Oh, that's
Yukadon
right.
was in that pool. And I'll tell you what's happening. Maybe it's been updated now. Let's see what's going on in Losers. Losers side of pool 20. Yukadon actually beat Ikea in the run back.
Okay,
so now
he's
Losers finals will be Riceea versus Yukadon.
Interesting.
So Yukadon can still qualify. But Stupendous is the one who made it out in winners.
Nice. Well, look, a lot of great matches coming up. Next one, these are all winners finals matches. It's going to be Hopper Lee going up against XYZZY.
Okay.
Afterwards, it's going to be FTG Ramy going up against EG Justin Wong. And after that, it's going to be BX3 Phenom going up against Ray.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So Hopper Lee, looking at this path here, pool 17 beat Tao Zen Force, Bashy Bash, and XYZZY beat Philly Boy and Tramps.
Okay.
Again, FlowKO, arena.flowko.tv. You can see what's going
I
on.
was just looking over to the side, and I saw Riceea and Stupendous walking away, talking to each other about the match, and I was just like, so freaky.
Oh, man. I feel like that'd be really tough from the side where, like, the hair is just just in front of the face, you know, and you can, like, kind of see the movements, so you can see, like, what the head looks like. Yeah, yeah.
Well, there you see Xyzz sitting on the right side of the screen. Very strong player, did very well at Southeast Asia Majors. Second place in the amateur tournament, top 8 in the main tournament, in the singles tournament. From Korea, one of the players that is being trained now by Infiltration. Infiltration, he's up there. You can't see him on your camera right now, but he's sitting right up there next to NL, next to Xyzz. He's really doing a great job mentoring these players, and I think that's super, super cool. Really glad to see Infiltration trying to build up his scene over there in Korea. It reminds me a lot of what Alex Valle has done for SoCal, you know?
Yeah, I agree with you. It's really nice to see. It's always good when somebody who's a pillar of the community can do that kind of work and keep things going. Of course, Infiltration, at this point, he's been around for a long time, okay?
Right.
He started playing in Street Fighter 4, but that was a long time ago. And so now that he's old school officially, he's mentoring players.
You're a veteran if you're a Street Fighter. If you're an 09er, you're a veteran now.
Oh, yeah.
You're a total veteran now.
Last decade?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's been this decade for 6 years, James.
And this year's almost over, too. We're almost at Capcom Cup.
Yes, we are.
We're like about a month away now, so a little over a month. Well, Hopper Lee is going to go with Nash, so you know what? If it D Reapers cross M Shinobi XYZZY.
Oh, Shinobi.
Okay.
Well, she's like acting as translator and stuff.
Right.
She's like hanging out with them.
But what's D Reapers?
That I couldn't tell you.
Well, look, XYZZY obviously, God, his name is bleeding into his energy bar. That's awesome.
I like it.
Look, if he's played Infiltration a lot, he definitely knows this map.
Oh, what? Crouching Fierce? The ways this guy finds to use that button that I wouldn't expect, always remarkable to me.
Dude, because you know what I didn't realize what it did was that it hits right above his head when his fist gets up there. So it's like kind of this anti-cross-up-ish kind of button.
Yeah. Keep in mind, is a 10-frame startup button. That's, you know what, honestly, that's better than I thought it was.
But you know what? It doesn't get up there in 10 frames because the first hit is really far down. So to hit above his head like that is probably like how many active frames?
4
does it
frames
have?
active.
Yeah,
so at worst, it's like 14 or 13
Right,
frames, whatever
exactly.
the math is there.
That's crazy.
Nice stuff. Very impressive. And this is, I think you're right, I think this is a tough draw. Hopper Lee's going to have to play in a way that is just not like Infiltration.
Right, and shout outs to the stream guys. They got the name all on one line.
You the best.
And here we go. Watch Nash drop down. Watch him. Boop. You always notice that because Birdie's so tall. Every time he does that critical art to the tall characters, to chop them, he's actually floating.
Oh,
and so, like, after he finishes chopping him, you can see Nash drop down to the floor level.
Okay, I'm going to
It's really funny.
No, I've never played attention to that. Ringe says that D Reapers is a Korean sponsor. NL also represents them.
Oh, okay, cool. Good stuff. Good stuff.
It's the offense that I would like to see more of out of Hopper Lee. That's how he won last round. And since that's not really Infiltration style, is to go hard in on the offense, I feel like that's kind of what... Wow, really?
Oh, boy.
Yikes,
XYZZY's reactions with that super are ridiculous.
Still has advantage, and Hopper Lee knew it, and he respected it.
And that's why XYZZY was able to counter disrespect.
Yep, exactly right.
That's how you blow up respect, is by disrespecting them. But you know what the funny thing is? You know how you blow up disrespect?
How's
by
that?
Disrespecting it.
Yeah. And then it just turns into a wheel of insanity.
Yep, it becomes a match where you just hit standing hard punch like 90,000 times.
The wheel of jerkery.
Yep. You know, I mean, there's a lot to be said about learning how to play like a jerk. Because it definitely, it definitely can come into play. Oh, interesting. Going with Chun-Li now. Maybe Hopper Lee's like, oh, you know what? Infiltration uses this character. I should switch to somebody else.
Infiltration is, sitting on the stage along with Punko, as you said. And they are...
I don't know if this is going to help necessarily because I've seen XYZZY do really well against Chun-Li's in the past.
Okay.
So.
Round 1. Fight.
XYZZY zoning a little bit with the chain and now using that soda can just to get in for free.
I like that from Hopper Lee. He just waited patiently. Oh, the movement too. We're seeing good stuff already. Tried to take control of the corner and hit. And Hopper Lee tried to follow up. You know, I really like a lot of what he's been doing. Oh, punishable. Yes.
There we go. Gets in there. Oh, tried to do something, but just a wake up.
Oh.
Medium punch is going to blow it up. Yeah, right outside of the
Where's
range
he going to
of
be? The mix-ups. Yes. Oh, he's tricky.
Oh, and then he gets the throw and the slide in there. That should probably do it.
That meaty slide. Do you think that maybe XYZZY was looking for that to be pogo?
Air legs
Air
or
legs?
instant air head
Yeah.
stomp. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So good mix-ups from Hopper Lee. Because, yeah, once a Chun-Li gets all in on that instant head stomp, like,
Stand short.
they love doing it repeatedly. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, instant air head stomp. Instant air head stomp.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So I like that he switched it up to that meaty slide instead.
There's a range where Birdie can even out-footsie Chun. Again.
That crouch fierce.
But just outside of that range, I feel like Chun is again solid, and inside of that range, he's again solid. But at about that medium kick range from Birdie, he just has a lot of good tools. Crouching jab, you know, stand, crouching medium kick. Oh, lands on it. Now, pressure. Oh, he missed it!
Oh, that was supposed to be instant air head stomp or lightning kicks, one of the two. I mean, fortunately, he was already losing pretty badly in that round, so it's not gonna like come back to haunt him. Like, oh, I lost my one chance.
I don't know what the jump back is about. That's been
Oh, and he gets
bad
the
for
full
him.
combo off of the head stomp.
Interrupted. Oh, wow, what a counter poke.
He's almost at a full bar, and that's when XYZZY becomes dangerous because then he can do that crazy
Oh, no.
counter hit crouch light punch.
You're right. Hopper Lee trying to play outside of it. Oh, on reaction. EX.
Might have been one of those situations that Hopper Lee was also looking at Birdie's meter, you know, thinking he's trying to save it for the super, so all of a sudden Bull Revenger out of nowhere.
Okay, yep. So now Hopper Lee needs to find some way, maybe into trigger. He definitely needs some big situation. The block was there. Trying to move forward just a little bit more. I love this patience right now out of XYZZY.
Yeah, and Hopper Lee.
Oh!
Got away.
But jump back.
Yeah, got a neutral jump. But
a
yeah, I was
neutral
about to say, like, you mentioned XYZZY's patience, but I like Hopper Lee's patience too.
Sure.
He's not being over aggressive. Oh, and then he drops it again. That time.
Feel bad.
That time you feel bad. Like I said, last round he dropped it and it's like whatever. He was already down a lot in life. But that time when you drop it, it's just like, oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no. All right, let's take a look at this again.
This was that Nash situation. The crouching fierce apparently hits behind him too? I
That
don't
is
know.
ridiculous.
I'm learning things.
I really wish they did the replay of Nash at the end of his super.
Oh, crouching fierce. Gorgeous.
All right.
I'm just really impressed by XYZZY every time I see him play. So he qualifies in winner's side. Hopper Lee now has to go down and play in losers.
Right. But yeah, XYZZY using buttons that we haven't seen a lot from Birdie players, mostly that crouching fierce and using it well. I remember when he first showed up at Southeast Asia Majors, that's what everyone noted right away was that crouch fierce usage.
Yeah.
And still doing it and still being effective.
So Hopper Lee will have to play against Tao Zen Force
Okay.
in losers finals.
Nice. Coming up next on stream, as I gave a rundown of all the players, but Ramy is coming up against Justin Wong, and you can see Justin Wong on the left over there, trying out a little bit more aggressive Karen. Look, he still plays the way he plays. He probably will for the first round or two, you know, until he feels like he's comfortable with it, and then maybe try to go offensively.
Yeah, we'll see what he does here. It's important to him to do well and to experiment, and I like that. You know, like you said, he's going to be in Capcom Cup. He'd love to win this weekend, but he's going to be in Capcom Cup, and so I feel like it's at least as important to make sure that he can experiment with enough styles that he feels comfortable with that stuff when it comes to Capcom Cup.
Round one.
He's
So
going to be
we'll
going
see.
with Rashid.
Fight.
Oh, nice punish on the crouch roundhouse with his crouch fierce from Ramy. Ramy now getting in there, tries to go for the throw, and immediately a throw tech from Justin Wong.
Ooh, tried to whip punish, not quite there. Wow. Okay, just put it in there. It was right. Justin didn't quite confirm. But look at this. He's really chased all the way from the left corner into the right.
And he still went in, so much to the point that I got hit by the wake up stand light. And I love this choice by Ramy. Got Justin in the corner, but great block on the empty jump by Justin.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, he didn't kill. Justin spending bar to try to close the deal. And now at this point, he just needs one more button. Will he play this patient Justin style, or will he dash in? I don't know. In the past, I would have said for sure he would hang out. But
Exactly. And he did this time. But like I said, it's early enough that I feel like Justin probably wants to make sure he secures a round or two before he starts to experiment a little bit more, if he decides to experiment at all. Because we're late enough now. We're in winners finals that I don't feel like Justin can experiment as well as he did before. As freely, I should say.
Big chance now. Look at this damage from Rashid. Doesn't that guy do little damage? Isn't that the critique? I thought that's the critique.
If he gets you in the corner, though, damage is aplenty. Speaking of damage aplenty, Justin getting the hit into V-trigger activation.
Oh, no! Ramy taking advantage, trying to make things work.
That's punishable.
I don't know if that was what he meant to do. I would be interested to know if that was intentional or not. I know there's a range there where you can make dive kick plus on block. Maybe that's what he was going for.
Well, you could make it like clip at the knees, and then you like
Yeah.
either that or he was just trying to go for an unexpected dive kick, maybe to catch Justin off guard. Did not work.
But when he had success, it wasn't really with shenanigans like that. It was with more solid stuff.
All right, well, Justin takes the first game.
Nice, fierce. Justin moving forward. Here he is. Trying to get that corner. Got some good distance towards it. Yes. Again, Justin with the pressure opportunity. Goes low.
Dashes right back up again. Same thing.
Oh, nice. Oh, it didn't come out in time.
Still got hit anyway.
Yeah, I
That's
thought the intention was to try to like beat
it,
that. But didn't work out like that.
Like plant a meaty tornado on him so that when he recovered,
Yes.
gets hit. But he just got hit, so the tornado went away. And then the
Anti-air
stand
jab.
light punch. Not even an EX. Not even EX for Senhai. He didn't even need it.
Justin knew his spacing. So now it's match point for Justin Wong.
Nice
Okay.
whip punish. Stand fierce into the Orochi.
Ooh, okay, mixing it up a little bit there is Justin, not just going in for a shoulder.
See, now you see Justin trying to be a little more aggressive, it looks like, because he is at match point. So he's going for some stand fierces into Orochis to learn how to implement that into his game.
You feel like he is comfortable enough
Yeah,
that he can take those risks.
Although he is playing pretty defensive still.
Okay. Gonna be safe at that range. Oh, Ramy, move forward.
Okay, yeah, canceling into the command dash, try to go for some more offense throw.
Oh!
Here we go into,
The
he
drop.
misses.
Bad news for Ramy. Now Justin has a big chance. Just keeping it to the basic stuff, this is probably it. Yeah, Justin Wong is gonna take it 2-0. There were definitely periods in there where he played that offense that we've been talking about, but there was a lot too that was classic Justin.
Right.
And that's the right call, don't you think? Like, it's not just him playing offense, like balls out kind of stuff. I don't think that's Justin's style. I don't think that's ever going to work for him.
Yeah.
But the mix of the two is great.
Right, like, I mean, that's why he played Rufus in 4, because he's like, I'm going to be this offensive guy. Then you watch this Rufus play, he's like footsing you and
sweep.
everything. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, sure. But, yeah, so Justin Wong is going to qualify on winner's side. Of course, Ramy has a chance to make it through on loser's side still. So.
Oh, yeah, let me tell you. Which pool was that? Justin's was 21. So losers is going to be Shane. Shane W.
Okay.
Losers finals will be him versus Ramy.
Well, we've got one more match here from this set of pools. Again, this is pools 17 through 24. And it is going to be BX3's Phenom going up against Panda Global's Ray.
So Phenom, one of the best players in the world, but
Yeah.
in Europe. And he has had success there, even winning a premiere there when a bunch of East Asian players came.
That's right.
And, you know, in doing so, he beat some of the best in the world. Okay, it's not like he managed to get an easy bracket. That guy had a killer road, and he still did it. And he's had success when he comes to North America, too.
Right.
So I really feel like he's somebody to watch to go deep. That said, Ray beat Daigo as well. This is a club of folks who beat Daigo in
right.
SF5.
Yeah,
if
you're
you
right,
think
you're
about
right.
it. Ray beat Daigo at ECT, if I recall correctly, ultimately getting, I want to say,
like
third or fourth. Something like that.
Yeah.
So Ray has really been playing the game a lot, really concentrating on this game, and you could tell the way he plays in Marvel that his movement, his sense of timing, his defense,
And
right,
and
all that stuff is immaculate.
And his mindset, too, of don't be in the mix-up.
Yes.
You know, that is actually a key thing in Street Fighter V. I've always been asked, like, how do I get past the throw shimmy game? And I'm like, you don't, because that's just hard to deal with, right?
Yeah.
So that's just something that you just don't want to be put in that situation. Don't be in the corner in the first
Right.
place. And you say to yourself, that's silly. How does that work? But that's how Marvel players have been playing this whole time.
Right.
Don't be in that zero mix-up, you know?
It elevates the importance of movement, and it elevates the importance of space control.
Right.
Of course, you can press your own offense. That's one way to avoid the mix-up, eating the mix-up. But yeah, movement is super important. If you watch Marvel players, that's why they are plank dashing all the time.
Right,
That's
right.
why they are, you know, flying if they have that option, air dashing if they have that option, because you just can't get pegged down. Once you do, then you're in for bad news. And so the way that Ray plays Chun is really informed by his Marvel play, which you can watch right now because he's currently playing Marvel 3 on Canada Cup.
He just won.
Okay, so he just literally was playing Marvel 3 on Canada Cup stream. And now he's headed
on his
right
way
over.
over here.
I saw him leave the chair for Marvel, and he immediately headed over to the chair for Street Fighter 5.
He's going to be sitting down to play, so he's going to be going up against Phenom. Of course, Phenom, I still believe he is the only non-Asian born player to qualify for the Premier through winning a Premier tournament.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
I believe so, yeah, because I don't think and anyone else from U.S. or Europe has done it. So it's mostly just been Asian players,
Right.
Asian-born players.
Yeah. And Phenom, you know, no surprise. I feel like he was one of the fastest to adapt to Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
He was real quick about it. And one of the quickest, I think, to identify some of the strong points of the game and maybe some of the weaknesses of the game. He was very, like, open about that. You know,
Right.
I don't feel like he was keeping anything to himself.
Right.
He was sort of publicly talking about it, and I thought he had interesting mindset. He and I talked a bunch on Twitter about the game.
I mean, even he's been critical occasionally, you know, about some of the gameplay concepts in there. But the interesting thing about it is his critiques were very well thought out.
Right.
They were very logical, and what that means is that he understood what the game was about.
Exactly right.
So if you can critique it from that level, you understand it, and because of that, you can take advantage of it a lot better. It wasn't like a lot of people who are just like, I don't like this, you know, and don't really have any reason for it. He was able to approach it from a logical standpoint, thus showing his true understanding of it.
So he has both Nikali and Bison. I guess I would expect Nikali, but I've heard he's playing Bison more again. And Ray is going to pick Chun for sure.
Now, let's begin.
Okay, Nikali. That's what he's going for.
Well,
They're going to button check.
Theoretically, yeah.
Well, that's what he's on in terms of the screen.
Yeah,
We'll see if that's what he ends up with.
Yeah, because they're going to do a button check real quick. Because as we mentioned, Ray just walked over here,
Yeah.
just sat down.
Plugging in his stick like right now.
Dude, I admire players so much when they can just jump from one game to the next and just go right into it and not have any problems.
Yep.
Especially back in like the B3 days, B4, B5, when John Choi, Alex Vi would go from Alpha 2 to Alpha 3.
Oh, with identical graphics?
Yeah, because the characters look exactly the same. So.
Very different games, but identical graphics.
Yep.
So Ray's checking all the buttons, making sure legs work. And like I said, movement is a big part of his game. Execution, he's really strong at. One of the cool things about watching him play in Marvel is that sometimes he'll just do sick combos even when he doesn't need to.
Right.
And so he's, I feel like, got the perfect character for himself, not just because Chun is strong, but because she requires execution, and he's great at that. So he can do the things that are manually difficult. He has access to all of her tools in a way that some players don't. to see if this is Nikali after all.
Yep.
Yep, okay.
Oh, well, okay, he's going for a different costume. There you go. He's going for the Kazunoko costume once again. So there we go. It is going to be Nikali versus Chun-Li.
Again, this is winners finals of the pool. Man, what a killer pool. This is pool 22. One of these two is going to be sent to losers. Well, in losers finals, waiting for loser of this is Frank Lotion, who we saw earlier on stream.
Yep. Who I believe
Phenom beat him.
And I believe I correctly said first time, not at this event, but at a previous event, that I think that's a pun on Frank Ocean.
Yeah, probably. I heard about that guy. Wow, I wonder if he confirmed that or if he just was at a range where that was a safe buffer. Ray's trying to look for that activation timing. You see Phenom doing a great job of being outside of it, either in the air or, well, not anymore.
Got caught, yeah, but Ray is not going to spend the V-trigger just yet because it wouldn't have done any damage.
There it is.
There it is, and great block from Phenom. Yeah.
Anti-air, yeah, the dive kick, but really not too much in the way of danger out of that. Now Phenom popped it. Now it's dangerous. Now everything is dangerous. He can dash up instantly.
Oh, he got the cross-up. He's going to spend the EX. Look, just down to a little bit. And did Ray go for the throw tech, or did he try to go for an air throw, or is that just a panic defensive jump backwards? I'm not sure, but the nice thing is that Nikali's jump fierce, hits very low. He was able to hit it very early in his jump. He was able to take Ray out of the air.
Yep. Great call. Exactly what Phenom needed at the time. Look at this. The footsie game right now for Ray is immaculate. Oh, again the crush, the reset. He's still pressuring Phenom. No Dragon Punch. Sometimes he is prone to Dragon Punch heavy play.
Wow, how did he get under? That was surprising to me because...
I mean, he's V-trigger Nikali, dude.
True.
He can do whatever he wants.
He's right. The dash distance so much further. Great block on the overhead from Phenom.
Phenom backing off. I feel like all of those ground pounds are risks right now with super on deck for Chun. But Ray getting in. Oh,
he can
still
chip now
alive.
if he wants to stay alive.
Yes,
Oh
if
my
that
God,
even
it's
comes
so
up.
dangerous. Oh, wow, it just catches him with a fireball.
Now, I wonder, though, if he had blocked that fireball, if Ray would have done the super right afterward just for chip out.
Oh,
Maybe that's
true.
why Phenom was trying to escape. Again, super ready.
Both of them.
Will Phenom continue to throw ground pounds? Those are all reactable with super. Oh, what a jump! Jump medium kick, though.
Yeah, supposed to be air legs or something.
Nice
Wow,
punish.
Yeah, perfect punish.
Ray's taking advantage of a lot of things, but the game starts now. This is now where Phenom can make his big-time comeback. V-trigger. Backing off, because he could be in her face immediately. There's very little cost to backing up as V-trigger Nikali. Ray, though, is still doing good work. Anti-air. Look at the delayed anti-air. Here's the Dragon Punch I was talking about.
But he's still in V-trigger, and it's not going to run out.
Oh, super is such a threat. Yes, there it is. Ray
Yeah,
is going to take game one.
Therein lies the weakness of V-trigger Nikali. No access to that V-reversal, so he becomes free to those kind of chip-out situations.
The character has so many advantages in V-trigger, but yeah, that's
like
that is an issue.
That's the one downside.
Right.
The one downside, and the other downside is that he won't ever be able to build up another V-trigger so he can do a V-trigger cancel.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
But you know what? I don't think he's worried about that one at that point. The V-reversal, definitely the bigger downside.
Round one.
Okay, here they are. Ray, game one. Winner. Really becoming a threat in this game. Okay, Phenom, maybe the idea now is to play more offensively. He's really moving forward right now. And the walk-up grab.
Walk-ups. And wake up, instant air legs, and then a drop combo from Ray.
Unfortunate for Ray. I like the idea. Yes. No leg. Oh, he just went for that. Wow, anti-air jab. Can Ray find his way in? Phenom now has trigger. And here it is. He just pops it without getting the cancel.
What?
Oh, air throw.
Oh, you think so?
Right?
Okay.
I don't know what else could it be.
You're probably right. Well, look, he can take all his chip. He can take all this block. It's okay. Trying to get in there with that EX Fireball. Oh,
Hey.
the standing light punch beating that jumping roundhouse from Chun. That jumping roundhouse from Chun is pretty good, but
Yeah, it is. But so is Nakali's stand jab. Oh, wow, back roundhouse and the Dragon Punch. Couple of options we haven't seen very often for both of these guys in this set. Sweep? No, not quite in range. Maybe that was what Ray knew. I think he does get a lot of experience against Nakali.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a
he's gonna
timing
get
for
the
that.
combo, yep.
Oftentimes people just do that when they're pressuring, but he's done it on his wake up and in mid-range, and I think that's really cool.
And Ray gets the other side, chooses not to spend his meter just yet.
Ooh.
He figures he has a big enough lead, but could that come back to haunt him?
Oh, it didn't hit. Backdash?
Interesting.
Yeah, a bunch of interesting choices on both sides. Phenom now moving forward, no
Oh, boy.
anti-air.
And Ray
backs up
still
just like that.
sitting on all that meter. Like I said, I don't feel like he used it early on to kill because he
again.
felt like he had a big enough of a lead.
Here he
but
is!
that lead has melted away, and there it is, Phenom. Yeah, again, Ray could have killed. Could have killed earlier in there, at least been a lot closer to it. But unfortunately, he held on to it too long, and Phenom's going to take that. So we're tied 1-1 here in winners finals.
So more offense out of Phenom in that game. See what the solution is for Ray, who seems to be rocking out to his music right now. He's just like singing along. That's so sick. The mid-range, I don't feel as easy as Nakali. You know, I feel like this is a matchup where the fact that his buttons are a little stubby really comes into play. So the mobility is so important, the jumps are so important. And trigger, of course. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That was because of jumps and mobility that he was able to get back out. It wasn't really buttons on the ground. Movement again.
Oh, he's going to get in, but a little too
Oh.
far. He should have just went to low jab into lightning kick.
Well, I like that idea a lot. Oh, he dashes in. Here's Ray.
Wow, reset. And he's going to get that hit, yep.
Takes advantage of this. Will there be anything on the wake up? And then he presses jab again. He's done it many times, and he was willing to do so again.
Caught by the Seismo. Here comes Phenom. And this is where Nakali's so dangerous in that V trigger, that speed. Ooh.
Nakali. Oh, you just don't know when he's going to jump. When's he going to be in your face? You know, it's just hard to know. Yes, the hit. Oh, it was not
Okay.
enough. Not enough. Phenom is very much in this. He has super. He has super.
Hey,
Oh, no!
But, you know, he didn't spend it. He knew it wasn't going to combo. And then the stand light kick from Ray is going to put him at match point to qualify on winner's side. Remember, as we mentioned, Phenom, the only non-Asian born player to qualify through Premier Event, in danger of going to loser's bracket right now from Ray.
Okay, a couple of strong DPs here, both on wake up and anti-air. Phenom, though, getting also dunked by those fierces. Okay, we're starting to see some forward roundhouse. Maybe the intention is to get over ground pound? I don't know. Setting things up, trying to walk forward. And, you know, Ray hasn't reacted to any of those with super. Surprising to me.
Right.
Because I know he has that ability. Maybe he wants to save it. Maybe he's just caught off guard.
Could be one of those situations that he's just saving that for the situation where he feels like it's going to kill.
Right.
Nice! Gets the full damage combo off of the V-triggered anti-air back roundhouse.
Now, can Phenom find his way out? Will he get trigger out of this? Oh, still corner. Anything. He's still pressing buttons. Very impressive. Was not dissuaded by the Dragon Punches we've seen before. Backdash there, maybe expecting it this time. Oh, hold on, no, Phenom. Alive.
Is this going to be enough?
No,
it's
it's
not.
not. What will he? Overhead.
That was fast. That was, Chun-Li gets, I mean, I guess you get up really fast after that super. But there you go. So Phenom now taking it 1-1. We're down to the last round here in this set of pools. This is our last match for this set of pools.
Yep.
And now it is coming down to the last round between Phenom and Ray.
Oh! Didn't take advantage. And pressing the button still is Ray. Here's a chance for him. He doesn't take it.
Not much, yeah. And of course, Phenom using that dive kick to throw off the anti-air timing from Ray Ray. Ray Ray's anti-air
Oh, this is
reaction
big
has been
now.
really good, but gets in the jump.
Going for crush. No, Phenom just caught. Has the hit, and this is the match. Super,
Oh
yes.
my!
Not gonna do it now.
Made it right through there just to catch him
What's
right
the
when he
mix-up?
landed.
Will he go in? He did go in. Oh, hold on! Here's Phenom
boy.
now.
Oh my God!
Now he
We're
has his
coming
own
right
super.
down to the wire.
Remember, he got the nice mix-up after this. What's he gonna get this time? Either way, we could be looking at the end of this. The grab! It's not enough. Low.
Oh, went
Ray
for the
blocked
throw.
it.
Oh my God!
Can Ray find one more hit? Can Phenom find one more hit? Is Phenom gonna dash in or not?
Oh my God! Another
Oh,
mistake,
there
but
it
then
is!
The crouching medium punch from Phenom is gonna take it in
Wow.
a super close match. Wow!
That was a fantastic
Wow.
match. That's one of the best ones we've seen so far today.
Yeah,
That
between
was
two
great.
players of very, very equal skill level.
Right,
And
right
Phenom-
down to the end.
So Phenom is going to advance on winner's side.
That's right. And now it's going to be between Frank Lotion and Ray Ray
Okay.
and losers finals of Pool 22 to see what's going to happen. So we've just made it through pools 17.
through 24.
Right. You want to talk about who did what?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, let's
go
talk
through
about that. So winners qualifier in 17 is XYZZY.
Okay.
In losers, hasn't been decided yet. In pool 18, BJ Unchained. We
Okay.
saw that one. Losers, hasn't been decided yet. 19, Nagat Loak, winners side. And again, not sure in losers.
Let's just name the winners.
Well,
Let's
yeah,
just name the
keep it
winners.
up.
Yeah,
sure,
yeah,
sure. Stupendous. Actually, I'd really like to see losers in this one. Let's see if this is made yet. No, it hasn't been. But it'll be between Yukadon and Riceea
That's right. That's right.
to qualify out of 21. Out of 20. 21 winners. Come on, internet.
Wi-Fi.
Oh, I just had it and it was not there. What was that at? 21? Justin Wong.
Okay.
Pool 22 is Phenom. We just saw that happen. Now Ray has to play against Frank Lotion, like I said. Pool 23 is Alex Myers, qualified winner's side.
Okay.
So we had a couple of SoCal boys
He
come out here and they did well.
Jaspel?
Giuseppe.
Oh, Giuseppe. Is that an I at the end there? Oh,
It
yeah,
is.
yeah. Okay.
And then pool 24 to round it up, Nuki, qualified in winner's side. So
Yeah, not a lot of shocks there, I think so.
I think you're probably right about
Yeah.
that. Although Stupendous coming out of a pool with Riceea and Yukadon, you got to say that's impressive.
That's true. Okay.
So anyway, we're going to go to a break. We'll be back with the last set of pools for Street Fighter V at Canada Cup after this.